would you sort of gauge where you feel like you are right now? Are you satisfied with your first 5? I know everything's not going to be perfect. Yeah. Are you satisfied with what you've sort of put out there so far in 5 days in?
So far, yeah. I think, I mean, there's always work you can do, but, so far I feel like I've been a lot more comfortable, even from years past and even the spring. So I think so far, I think I've been pretty comfortable doing some good things. I mean, there's obviously, a ton of stuff I can still improve on. But, I take that day by day and just keep improving every day.
Eric McCoy talked about your confidence. How much can you feel that your confidence has grown?
I feel a lot more confident for sure. I feel like I'm not afraid to make really a mistake. I mean, obviously you don't want to make mistakes, but I feel like mistakes are kind of how you learn. And I think the previous 2 years, I think I've been, it was hard to kind of making a mistake kind of bothered me, but now it's kind of like a learning moment. You can learn from it, flush it, and, use it and try never to make it again, but use it to learn and keep going.
Who did you kind of talk to get to that point? Who did you kind of talk to get to that point?
I mean, different people. Kind of just internally, a lot of it. I mean, I just kind of, watching film and stuff, and, I've heard it from older guys, older vets. Even training, I know guys like Terron Ward and guys I worked with down there. He was kind of a mentor to me, Terron was. Having him, kind of his mental, process he uses and kind of stuff he does, definitely helps, so.
What are a few things in the past for you guys? I know you weren't as physical as probably you'd like to be, but can you just gauge how you felt like you performed out there today and how comfortable you were today?
I think it was okay. I mean, there's definitely, it's first day in pads. You got to kind of get used to, hitting people for real again. I mean, it's been since, January since we did that. But first day, I think it went fine. There's definitely some things I can clean up. As an offense, we can clean up as well. But overall, it's a good day. We can learn from it.
Is it really not that big of a deal to switch from one side to the other, the side you've been playing all your life to the other side?
It's definitely an adjustment for sure. But from, the moment I figured out I was switching to now, I definitely feel a lot more comfortable. I feel like even going to the left side now would be a little weird. It'd be kind of all backwards there. So, but it's been good so far. Just keep working every day and getting more comfortable with it.
Trevor, when did you link up with Terron? Like, when did that relationship kind of start?
This after OTAs, he was down there training in Frisco.
Mastermind.
Yep.
Yeah. What's that been like? 'Cause obviously, he had a ton of success here. So, what kind of did he try to help you out with?
A lot of technique, a lot of the mental side of it. Like a plan is almost kind of what he was trying to help me with. Was kind of develop a plan before you even get to the line of scrimmage. What you're going to do to them and not let the rusher dictate what you're going to do. So taking more of a offensive approach and being the guy who kind of sets the tone over what he's going to do. So.
How important is this season for you?
Very important. Very important for sure. I mean, the first 2 years, it's not what I really wanted. So I want to go out there and show, what I can do, because I know I can. I just got to do it.
Do you feel like you're under a microscope? As far as just people focusing on you?
Yeah, maybe a little. I mean, I don't really let outside noise bother me, so.
Do you feel like you're close to sort of earning and winning that job? Like, I'm sure that's the goal for you. Do you feel like that's attainable and not that far away for you?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not up to me, but I'm doing what I can do to do that. So.
Trevor, I'm sure you've gotten advice from a million people and new people like the guys you worked with in the offseason, new coaching staff and everything. So you probably got 30 things that are the secret to it. What have you boiled down to that's the main thing that you want to accomplish, I guess, or that'll help you turn things around?
Kind of what I want to do this year.
What have you decided is like the main thing?
I mean, I want to do what I can, for this team to win. I want to be, a key contributor to that. I want to, play how I think I'm able to play and be, a dominant player, which I believe I can become. So that's kind of what I want to do, and I'm going to use training camp to work to get to that.
Do you feel like the scheme fits your game well? There's a lot of stuff in space. You're an athletic guy. Like, is there something?
You mean like the offense and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this offense is definitely more of my style of kind of how my play style, and I think that's the same for all the other guys on our line. We got big athletic dudes that are that can move, and it's a lot of run, play action, a lot of stuff to get the defense moving. So I think with our guys, I think it'll fit really good.
Trevor, you guys have run a wide zone a bunch in the past. It's not like you can just make up new running plays. So what is it about this offense you think that has kind of made that successful for the running game for the O-line or that stuff?
I think we really emphasize it more than what we did in the past. I mean, we ran it before, but now it's more kind of our main bread and butter type of thing, and we're really focusing on getting good at that. And different counters off of that, different schemes we can run off of wide zone. But wide zone's kind of our thing that we want to be good at, and we kind of take pride in that. So I'm really excited for how it's going to look.
Trevor, what can you kind of tell us about Eric McCoy's leadership in the O-line?
He's a good vocal leader. He leads by example. He sets the tone, kind of what we want to have every day. Kind of the little things that we want to improve on. He's going to be the guy making sure we're all in order and making sure we're right. He's a great leader.
Have you talked to Ramczyk in? As far as his,
not in a while, no.
A lot of some of the best players in NFL history, their transition was difficult for them. Even Drew Brees on this team in his first couple of years. Do you ever consult people like that for advice, or there's a wide variety of reasons that it doesn't happen immediately for some guys. Do you feel like you have a good handle on why that was for you, and have you consulted guys on how to approach it?
I haven't really. I've talked to. I know Bryce Pop. He was a D lineman in the league for a while. He's played at Northern Iowa. I talked to him in the offseason. He played in the league. He was Defensive Player of the Year in '95, I think it was. I talked to him. He was telling me, he kind of had a similar situation. I mean, he was a later round pick, but I know he was telling me his third year, they were trying to replace him and stuff, and he kind of just basically told me, just put your head down, don't worry about any of the outside noise, just go to work, don't worry about any of this stuff, and that he ended up, playing and being a very good player for a long time. So he basically was just saying, don't let any of that outside stuff, don't let anything bother you, just put your head down and work, and good things will happen.
All right, thanks, guys.